From the first stories told in firelit caves to the electronically recorded messages of deep space, we leave the 20th century with no regrets. Time bends, space is boundless, and when humanity gasps its last, all that will remain, if anything, will be the theater of tomorrow. Tonight's production is The Mad Diary of Michael Last.
Dr. Benjamin Brooks and his team stepped through the Brooks Gate and were scattered through dimensions. Hop and Lindy are forever trapped in universes they can't comprehend. Only Dr. Brooks, with the help of strange, spacefaring humans with advanced technology, was able to make another attempted jump. We join him now as he arrives in what he hopes is the last universe.
Oh! Did it work? Am I here? Chet! Can you hear me, Chet? I can't tell if the transdimensional risk communicator you gave me is working or not. I'm going to continue transmitting. Hopefully you're receiving and relaying my words back to Scarfweather. Looking around, I don't know if this is the last universe or my own. It's nothing like your dimension, with its whimsy and amazing technology. I'm in a house, a basement. I don't think anyone else is here. I'm going outside. I must know which universe you sent me to. This house is a ruin. Looks like a fire got it long ago, though there's no way to... Hold on. My God! The living room. It looks like it's been blown up by a ballistic strike. The south wall is missing, and yes, I can see out to the street. The entire neighborhood seems derelict. Houses sit in crumbled ruin. Shells of cars clog the street. I don't recognize the makes or models. The stars, the constellations are all in the right place. But everything else feels wrong. You did it, Chet. You sent me to Michael. I wish I could repay you and your crew. Thank you. Scarfeather, if you're hearing this, that means I've succeeded. After we stepped through the Brooks Gate, I found... Oh, wait. I hear something. I think it's a call.
He must have hid. I told you we should have walked the rest of the way.
It's not like he can get away. You're fine.
I don't want to poke around abandoned houses all night. Don't you're fine me. I'll kick your guts out.
Will you relax?
Time to come out now! We know you're here!
Shh.
Shh. Oh, shh. Come on out! If we find you because you're hiding, we'll just assume you're other nation and kill ya! Which means I can go home and go to bed!
Stop that. It could be a kid. We're not going to kill you. Come on out slowly. We just want to know what those flashing lights were.
Dr. Picorni?
That ain't a kid.
Dr. Picorni, how did you find me? Has Scarfweather been receiving me?
Whoa there, vaquero. Aaron, who is this guy?
I have no idea.
How does he know your name?
I don't know. Hey, how do you know my name?
Oh, dear. I think... Oh, you're not who you are.
That clears that up, thanks.
What was all that flashing light stuff, huh? There's no power to this grid. What's going on?
Do you know Michael Last? I'm trying to find him.
Was it a weapon? Are you other nation?
Please. Michael Last. Do you know him?
We don't know him. I've never heard of Michael Last.
Damn.
Why don't you come with us? You can tell us who you are and what that flash was. Huh? We have food.
Yes. Yes, I have much to tell you. Do you have coffee as well?
We don't have any of your friends.
Where are we going?
Our bank is by the river, not far.
Your bank? I'm
Bank?
sorry, I don't quite...
Bank?
We're going to a bank? I haven't any money here.
Money? Where are you from?
New Mexico.
Where's that? Is that in Colombia?
No, it's in the United States. It's here. Right here.
Listen, guy, if you're other nation, we're gonna kill you. You know that, right? I mean, you don't seem real nervous about it, so I'm guessing you're not other nation, but nothing you've said since we found you has made any sense. So you need to figure out what kind of crazy you are, because you're making me real mad.
What's the United States?
The United States of America. That's where I'm from. It's right here. I've lived here for over 20 years.
America?
I'll explain it to you once we get to the bank. I mean, I assume that's some sort of commune for whoever has survived in this region?
Yeah. Do you not live in the old banks in New Mexico?
No. No, we live in homes.
How do you survive the bombing?
It's better if I explain to everyone together. I don't like repeating myself.
We'll take you to Autocrat Spender. He'll decide if you can stay with us at the bank, or I get to shoot ya.
Autocrat. Is that his title? Is he the leader?
I really hope I get to shoot you.
He's just a little spacey. Calm down. Autocrat! We found the source of the flash.
Come in.
We found this man near the flash. He claims...
Scarfweather! Scarfweather, my good man. Is that you?
Did he just call me Scarfweather?
Yeah, he says all kinds of crap. Aaron thinks he's harmless, and so do I. But I still think we should shoot him.
What's your name?
Dr. Benjamin Brooks.
Hi, Ben. I'm Autocrat Spender. I don't know Scarfweather. Have a seat. Thank you, ladies.
We'll be right outside, Cupcake.
Okay, Ben. Why don't you start by telling me what that flash of light was?
I think I should address the community. I don't like repeating myself.
Why don't you tell me who you are, and I'll decide if you get to meet the community.
I'm looking for Michael Last. Do you know him? Is he here?
Dr. Brooks, I need your focus. Take a moment and try to understand what's going on here. We don't know if you are other nation, crazy, violent, or just lost. I have to consider the safety of the 247 people who live at this bank. You need to tell me what's going on so that I can determine if you are going to die in this room.
A number of years ago, I intercepted a transmission from a young man called Michael Last. It was his diary. He described a world at war, a war unlike any I'd ever heard of. My partner and I tracked the signal and found that it was coming from a few miles away, but also, somehow, at an inconceivable distance. We'd somehow opened the door between our two dimensions, yours and mine. I wrenched that door open just enough to come through myself, to save Michael from this war, to bring him to my universe and learn what we could from him.
That flash we saw, that was you coming here from another dimension?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. You know how that sounds, don't you?
I do. I don't need you to believe me. All I want is to find Michael. I know he's very near this area. Help me find him, that's all I ask.
Michael Last. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Polyjack and Aaron back where they found you. I'm going to poke around. There's no power going into the grid, so I'm going to go find this machine of yours and see if your story adds up.
Oh, no. You won't find anything. The machine is designed to open a gate only. It can only be opened from one side.
You're not making this easy for me, Ben. We're going to go check out the area. If I find anything that doesn't fit your story, like weapons or camp or any other nation aircrafts maybe, we're going to have to revisit our options. If everything checks out, then we're going to find this Michael Last and get some answers.
Then you will help me?
No, I'm helping me and everyone I'm supposed to keep safe. I don't know what you are, and I don't like not knowing. I also don't love the idea of just killing you because you're crazy. Sit tight, Ben. Why did you call me Scarfweather?
That's your name in my universe. You and I discovered the last universe together.
Okay.
Scarfweather, if this transmission is reaching you, do not turn the machine on yet. I haven't located Michael. This war is worse than we ever imagined. The military state Michael hinted at doesn't seem to be here. The class system, none of it. The world is a wrecked husk. From what I can tell, communities of people have splintered off and live huddled in old banks. The banks here are vast, and the vault they took me to is the size of a hotel lobby. These people don't trust me, Scarfweather. I hope you're out there, listening.
You find anything?
No.
Hollyjack, you find anything?
Yeah, I found a whole bunch of smashed up houses. Can we go already?
What do you think about this guy?
Just another Lucy nut, looking for a bank that'll take him.
He doesn't talk like any Lucy I've ever met. He doesn't seem to want shelter for a night, much less his whole life.
Okay, so he's crazier than you're used to. Doesn't take much to drive someone crazy trying to make it on your own out there.
You girls can have this conversation in the car, I'm sure.
You ever heard of Michael Last?
No.
Me neither. Let's get back.
Spender, what have you decided?
I haven't yet, but today's your lucky day. I'm gonna help you find Michael Last.
Thank you. Thank you. We have to hurry.
Come on, I'll introduce you to our bank. Maybe someone here knows who or where Michael is. All right, pipe down, people. Thank you.
Did they find out what that flash was?
Hold on. Everything is fine. Abel. Is Abel here?
Here.
Abel, will you please act as community rep?
Sure, Spender.
Great. Okay, first things first. This is Dr. Benjamin Brooks. He says he comes to us from an alternate universe. Last night's flash of light was some kind of portal. That's how he says he got here.
Autocrat, are you saying this man is actually from another universe?
I'm saying that's his story, and so far we can't disprove it, and he doesn't seem to be lying.
I'm not lying. Please, I know it sounds strange. You don't have to believe me. I'm
Easy,
just...
Ben, easy. He's looking for a man called Michael Last. Does anyone here know that name? Abel, will you ask around? Let me know if anyone comes up with anything. What do you know about this guy? Where he lives or anything?
We don't know much. We know he lives within a few miles of here, or at least that's where the transmissions are sent from. He lives with his parents. He often goes to the breadlines for his family.
Breadlines?
They're second-class citizens and are often...
Breadlines? When did you start getting these diary entries?
Just a few years ago.
A few years ago. And he says he's a second-class citizen?
Spender.
His family?
Yes.
Spender.
Hold on a minute, Abel. Did Michael mention any names or dates in his diary?
Not really. An occasional first name, but the context was always distant. What's going on? What are you thinking?
There haven't been breadlines in decades. Caste system citizenship ended when my parents were teenagers. Ben.
Spender. Malwich Goody knew the last.
Okay, Malwich, come on up. What can you tell us?
Before I came here, I lived in a town a few miles from here, on the other side of the hills called St. Bodego Mills. My neighbor was Bree Last. Her uncle's name was Michael.
Well, you must take me to St. Bodega Mills. Why,
It's not here anymore, sir. It was destroyed in the second invasion. We got out okay, but Bria... She told me, though, that her entire family died during the Great Invasion.
The what? I don't understand.
Ben, the other nations invaded on Christmas Eve and blew the country apart. It put an end to the Federalist Accords, and we all... Ben, it's what ended the breadlines, the second-class citizens, the country. If Michael stood in a breadline, then he did it nearly 60 years ago.
No, it can't be. It's you're wrong. You must be. No, you're wrong. You must be wrong. No, Michael. Michael! No! Michael!
Lab 47 implementing attempt 237 to make contact. Search pattern 6. Come on, Benny. Talk to me, buddy.
Morning, Scarfweather.
Dean Yeager.
How's the signal expansion work coming?
Good. We should be ready for another test sometime next week, if we can get dish access.
I'll make sure you get the time on the dish. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Any luck with Ben?
None at all. Probing into the universe we went to is a lot harder than getting into the last universe.
What if there's no one there to respond?
It's a big universe, Tom. Someone's there. Can't give up on Ben. He didn't give up on Michael.
How is Michael doing?
This was yesterday's transmission.
I hope they like the presents I got for them. I'm excited to show how much I've improved. It's not so hard. A bunch of the watch are coming home. Said the border was pushed far enough that we can light the houses again. I can't wait to see the neighborhood lit up on Christmas. Everything's gonna be all right.
At a university in New Mexico, one man tried to probe blindly into the wrong universe, looking for his friend. In another universe, a young man looks forward to his last Christmas. At that same moment, many decades later, Dr. Brooks knows he has failed. Trapped in a universe at war, his team scattered only God knows where, and Michael Last, Dr. Brooks's hope and obsession, died a bloody death decades before he was born. He howls at nothing. A man driven mad by a diary.
The Theater of Tomorrow was created by Andy Hamer, Travis McMaster, and Mark Whitten. The Mad Diary of Michael Last was created by Travis McMaster. Words by Travis McMaster. This production was fortunate in securing the services of E.K. Dagenfield, Alan Pierre, Krista Lewis, Kelly Ninoltowski, Mario Colley, Kristen Kelly, Alex Burkhart, Emily Fisher, Marissa Matthews, and Michael Last. Broadcast in beautiful Los Angeles, California at the LA Studio Brick Showroom. The LA Studio Brick Showroom can be accessed on the telelectroscopes at www.cglewis.com. That's www.cglewis.com. This has been the thrilling conclusion of The Mad Diary of Michael Last.
Tonight's production was a work of fiction produced entirely for the Theater of Tomorrow.